So for this week's market news, really just a bit of a run through of what's happening on the economic calendar as much as anything else for the rest of the week. It's a pretty big week this week with three of the biggest four data items coming out this week. So with a little precursor ahead of that, which is just today. So we're recording this on Wednesday. Sorry, it's a little bit late this week, but ADP non-farm employment change coming out today, 1:15. So there's going to be a little bit of action on that. I mean, this is a number that comes out ahead of the non-farm payroll data that comes out on Fridays. It's a bit of a taster of what's to come, and many people look at it as a bit of a precursor of how non-farm payroll may be. ADP excludes farming and it includes the government's employment, so it's not the full economy by any means, but it certainly does give that little look through the keyhole of what we might look to expect on Friday. Not always the most accurate depiction, but certainly does tend to be quite an important number on non-farm payroll week. Moving through to that, really the major events are really looking on to Thursday here. As you can see, Thursday we've got some really big items coming out. Number one, of course, is the MPC rates, well, the official bank rates. So UK interest rates, we're making a decision on those at 12 o'clock. Now, it's not likely that we're going to do anything. In fact, they're expecting this unchanged rates, and they're expecting no change to the asset purchase facility as well. But simply, it's going to lead to a bit of volatility tomorrow, which is great because, we do like a bit of volatility. But, of course, we may decide not to be in trade specifically at 12 o'clock, particularly UK-related markets as well. So markets with the pound in, markets like FTSE would be a bit dodgy at 12 o'clock. Moving through to a little bit later, 12:45, we've got the European interest rates being announced there again. Not expecting a change, but certainly it's going to lead to a bit of volatility there at 12:45 Thursday too. And then really 1:30, which is when Draghi is going to be talking about what's going on in Europe and so on. Because really, if you think about it, they're not really doing a lot with regards to rates at the moment. So it's a little bit more about what they say rather than what they're doing right now. So 1:30 tomorrow, ECB, European Central Bank press conference there. Those are the major data items for Thursday. And then, of course, eyes are certainly going to be on Friday here, where we've got this little chap here, the non-farm employment change, and of course the unemployment rate as well, but this tends to be the bigger number really. This is about how many jobs have been created in the previous month, so the February item would be the jobs created or indeed lost for the month of January. It's a bit of a suck it and see really, because they're talking about 184,000 here on Forex Factory, but new jobs created. But to be honest with you, it could be any number really. What with some pretty bad weather out in the US, not too sure what that number is going to be. It could be anywhere really. So what's going to be perhaps more interesting is the revisions of December really. We've got 74,000 jobs were created in December, expecting again about 180, 190,000. So it was way away from expectations. So is there going to be revisions to that? A lot of eyes are certainly going to be on the revisions, perhaps a lot more so than the actual number and headline figure itself there. So, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. But certainly this is the big week for data this week. So maybe consider keeping your powder dry a little bit as we come over over some of these data hurdles there. So really, in summary, tomorrow 12 o'clock, 12:45 and 1:30, and then you've got 1:30 on Friday. Just be prepared and get yourself ready for a bit of a roller coaster. Catch you later.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.